Hey guys, and welcome to Coffee with My Sunshine. Today I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a mix of farmhouse, a little bit of coastal, maybe a little bit of vintage. For my first project, I'm starting with this peg spindly thing that came off of a side table that I got from Craigslist. This was the only thing I could keep, so I cut it in half. I thought it would make a really cute candle holder, and I got the inspiration for this from Jessica from Measure and Mix from our last collab, the Using Trash to Create Treasure Challenge. After I cut it down, I took these scrap pieces of wood. They were just like little square pieces, and I thought they would make perfect, like a perfect base and a perfect topper for my candle holder. So I'm just taking them and sanding them down. I wanted more of the rounder edges like that. Not round, just not super pointy, I guess. So I'm using some wood glue to hold them together, and the top part of my bottle for the wood glue never seems to stay unclogged, so I always just have to unscrew the lid and then use my finger. I know there's ways, like I've seen people stick things down into the nozzle after you use it, but I don't know. I never think of that when I'm done. I'm just putting stuff away and getting it out of the way, so yeah. So anyway, I'm just sticking the two bottom pieces together, and I glued on the top, or maybe I didn't glue it on yet, I'm not sure. But I'm painting them white because because obviously they're two different tones of like a wood color, and I wanted them to match. And I'd already used like a paint stripper on the spindle thing, and it did not work at all, so painting is my last resort. And you'll see that's kind of a pattern through this video. So anyway, I glued on the top and painted that one white as well, and then after the base was dry, I took some more wood glue, and glued the rest of the candle onto the base. And I think it looks really cute. You just gotta wait for it to dry. And then I went ahead and sanded some of it because it already looked a little bit rustic from the spindle thing. It just was super chippy and stuff. So I just decided to do the same thing to the base. And that's it. It's super cute, super farmhouse. I like it. But with these, I would recommend using a what are they called? Not like a flameless candle, because they can be tippy and it just makes me nervous. So I like to use the flameless candle, and I think it's super pretty. And don't peek at the table underneath it, because that's one of the next projects. For this next one, I am taking some clay, and this is the Arteza molding clay, I believe. And I didn't have the colors I wanted for the bowl, so I just picked some bright colors, and if they turn out that I like them in the end after I bake them, then I'll keep it. If not, I'll just paint it. So I just took the clay and warmed it up a little bit by rolling it out and then stretching it out flat. And I had the idea that I wanted this to look like an enameled bowl, but it didn't turn out that way, so I don't know, you'll see. So anyway, that's why I took two different colors. I wanted the rim to be a different color, but it didn't work out. So to bake these, I put them in muffin tins, only because I don't have anything else that would be safe to use in the oven that I would like the shape of. And this is just going to be like a little succulent holder, because I think those are so cute. And then I'm taking this little plastic tool that came with the clay set, and I liked it because it looked like a little shell, and this is going to go in our sunroom, and that has more of a coastal theme going on in there. So I just pressed it in real good, and then also at the same time it's pressing it in real good, I kind of pulled it away from the edges so that it didn't stick. And then I set my oven for 325 and put it in for 15 minutes, and here it is all finished. It's solid, it's hard, but it's also a little bit squishy. Not like soft squishy, it just like a hard rubber almost. So then I'm taking my favorite coastal blue color in this chalk paint that I got from Target probably over a year ago now, and I'm just going to paint it because I did not like the two-tone look like I thought I would. So it got away from me a little bit right there. So I was having a heck of a time with these projects. So then after that was finished, I just went ahead and used the blow dryer to speed up the drying process. And here it is all finished with my little succulent in there. I think it's cute. Not exactly what I had pictured, obviously, but I'm going to keep working on it. I have tons of clay I can practice with, but you kind of get the idea that I was going for. For this next one, I am using this table that I got from Craigslist. It is vintage. The lady I got it from, it was actually her grandmother's, and it was very well put together. I just thought it would be super cute as a side table. I just wasn't too happy with the color. It's very pretty, but not my style for our sunroom. Our sunroom has very light colors. So I tried to sand it. And this was 2 days of sanding, not like all day, you know what I mean? But I got frustrated with the first day because it just was not coming off. So then I started again the next day and tried to hand sand it. And whatever they used back in the day is awesome because it does not come off, or it soaks in really deep. So I tried everything. I tried the bleaching technique afterwards. I let it sit out in the sun after applying the bleach, and all you have to do is put it on a rag. Make sure you wear gloves, and you don't want it to be sopping. You want it to be like kind of damp, and then you just apply it like you would like on your countertop. And I got the directions for doing this from the Bob Vila website. And I know Bob Vila, I don't know, is he still around? Does he still do things like a TV show? I just remember it from when I was younger, and he knew everything about everything. So anyway, I'm trying this technique and it didn't work out. So then I moved on to the gel stain after letting the bleached table sit out for about 4 hours. So then I'm trying the citrus strip, and I tell you, nothing worked. This did not budge. So I scraped it and it didn't remove any color. And so I was kind of at a loss. I obviously didn't want to put it in our sunroom looking like this, so I had to resort to painting it. And you guys might remember this yellow paint if you've been with me for a while. I redid a vintage metal stool. I will insert the video up here in the cards if you're interested in seeing that. That one turned out awesome. I loved it. I know all of you did. I think everybody had them in their house when they were younger, or their grandparents' house. I don't know. Anyway. So I thought it would be cool on this table if I covered the top part and left that wood, and then just sprayed the edges, sides, and the legs in this yellow color. And then as you can see, it got kind of dark on me, but I still had to show you the reveal of the top because I don't know about you, but I like when you pull back tape or whatever you've used to cover a surface to reveal the final product. I just think it's super satisfying. And here are two little spots that the paint seeped through, but that's not a problem. I can sand the top because obviously sanding it does not damage it at all. And here it is in our sunroom. I am super happy with it. Not what I had envisioned when I purchased it, but that's okay. I just think the two-tone color looks really pretty and vintage, and it has the coastal yellow that I wanted. It's picking up a little bit brighter than it actually is in person, but I still think it's super pretty. I love it. Let me know what you guys think of all these projects, and please tell me down in the comments what types of videos you guys would like to see on my channel coming up. I really appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for all of your sweet and loving comments. I love chatting with you guys. Even if I don't get to all the comments, I read them all. I just can't respond to all of them, but I really do appreciate all of you and love you. And if you're new here, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.